Negotiators from around the world are meeting for a second week at the UN Climate Conference in Paris. While there is progress, there are also disagreements. CCTV's Kate Parkinson reports from the French capital.
Top government officials from around the world are now taking centre stage in Paris. They are tasked with creating a climate deal from the draft negotiating text signed off by delegates here last week. UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon warned that time is running out.
The
clock is ticking towards climate catastrophe. The world is expecting more from you than half measures and incremental approaches. It is calling for a transformative agreement, an agreement that opens the way for peace, stability and prosperity.
Un accord qui ouvre la voie à une ère de paix, de stabilité et de prospérité.
But with many issues still to be resolved, reaching a deal will not be easy. One of the biggest disputes is over how far the Paris Pact should aim to limit global warming. Many poor and vulnerable nations want a more ambitious target than the current 2 degrees Celsius goal.
Any further temperature increase beyond 1.5 degrees Celsius will spell the total demise of Tuvalu and other low-lying and island nations. We must have the greatest possible political will to set the right path here in Paris that will have and leave no one behind.
Another sticking point centres on demands by developing nations for hundreds of billions of dollars to pay for a shift to renewable energy and cope with the impacts of climate change.
The G77 in China represents about 85% of the world's population, and there can be no meaningful agreement if the group's concerns are not taken into account.
It's going to be a tough week of talks with lots of compromises. But despite the many challenges that lay ahead, there is a sense of optimism here at the climate conference that a deal is within reach. Kate Parkinson, CCTV, Paris.